supplies and purchasing. So it says here, purchasing cycle, special arrangements in terms of payment. So there's things like a paper we're needing, or maybe you're going to buy a printer that you'll be using for the next year or so. So there's, when your accountant asks you for the receipt, that'll be depreciation value on that printer or a car, things like that. That's where the accountant and the lawyer comes in. But those are general things that you can do some research on yourself if you like. And those are important things. Inventory. Keep track of inventory. What things are you using every day? What things are you running out of? Where can you get this inventory maybe for a good price? Is there a green store you can get it? Or is there something using secondhand you can get it? Some of the supplies. This is where I think our economy is going. There's other places you can get your food from, like some people like organic food. They just want that. Or they buy recycled paper from a recycled store. There's things like that. They're changing the avenue of entrepreneurship, where you have that access. And this is where research online is really helping the cause. It doesn't matter what business you're in. Cleaning products, and I can tell you, I represent a great cleaning product that can help that gentleman out. Apps, I can work on that. Resources, I'm a king of that. Okay, go. I'm a king of that. Nonprofits, I know all about it. I've worked with nonprofit organizations, so I know all about that. So there's 4 of them that I can be a resource for. From all of these here. Isn't that great? Because I've had a chance to work in those. That's why I wanted to write them down to see exactly what was going on and where I can fit into something. Okay? Next thing is we have personnel requirements, specialists, timing costs, policies, credit policies, quality control. Bigger companies have this issue where they have to have quality control issues if it's a manufacturing company, the machine, how it costs to run the machines. And we have, where I work, we have 2 photocopies. Man, they were breaking down every week. It's just driving me crazy. I'm calling for this and calling for that. So it costs money for a person to come in and fix that photocopy. I have a PhD in photocopying, and I tell people, I didn't call the mechanic, I'll fix it myself. That was pretty good, actually. But then it really wasn't working, so I had to call it in. And that cost the company money out of their budget to fix the photocopiers, because it's part of the process of using it every day. That's like an HP printer.
I'm pretty sure they have an operating budget to cover that.
Yeah, they do. But it's like, it's an HP product, a state-of-the-art machine. It keeps breaking down. I'm like, machine, what am I doing to you? I was talking to the machine. I'm not doing to you, man. I'm not building a machine. He goes, Joe, are you talking to the machine? I go, yeah, I'm building a relationship because he's not working with me here. What's going on, right? Hey, you gotta have fun at work. I have lots of fun at work, trust me. So I always, 8 hours with me is lots of fun. So it's great. We have a great group working together. So go there. We're almost. Oh, we're pretty much done. As I said, we didn't dwell deeply into all of them, and I hope that I covered a little bit of everything and gave you guys some ideas what it is. There's some areas I mentioned. There's B plans, there's TV counter trust / small business / windows. You can go get information. I think it's on the sheet on the 2nd page. At the bottom, there's some resources there. You can go into. What else I got here? Okay. Well, we're going to review and we'll have a discussion. Let's have a discussion at the end. Is that okay? Is that okay at the end? Yeah, it's 6:20. We're doing good. So we talked about the idea of putting something on paper, right? We wrote everything down. Kind of talked about a little bit. Research, marketing. You're looking into the product, doing some research on Google, asking friends. Okay, what do you think about this idea? Will this work? Is there competition for this idea? Is there someone else who's doing it that I can do it better? I use myself as a speaker. I said, okay, that speaker teaches networking. What do I do different? How am I better than that person? How can I deliver better? Am I interactive? Am I engaging with my potential customers? And those are the things you got to ask. I write them down. As I said, I wrote down my business plan. It's 1 page. It's a start. Okay? All right. So it's exactly what you got to do. Application. What are you going to do to get business started? Where are you going to go to get it registered? Is it a sole proprietorship? Enterprise trust? You need to get incorporated as an LLC. What do I have to do? Okay, those are important questions that you can just write down, and it's at least a starting point. Because if you don't move forward, you won't get done. And earlier this morning, I was talking to a group of people about networking. And I said, and then I say you don't believe anything I say unless you do it. They're like, yeah, of course. If you don't do it, how would you know? You don't believe anything I say, ladies and gentlemen, unless you do it. And I hope in 4 weeks, that by the end of the 4 weeks are over, that we'll have some momentum and we'll have some ideas after we're covering some other topics. Okay? So what was my slogan? Get connected?
Make it happen.
Alright, so you see how it makes sense now? Get connected, make it happen. So for myself, some of the resources that I have online, I've written 3 articles for the Toronto Public Library on how to be a networking success, mentorship, and marketing. We're all online on the link I gave you. I have a blog. I've written...
I don't see those two.
Oh, it's on the other sheet, on the resource sheet. Oh, they're right, it's right here. So here, I'll hand it out when you're leaving. I have a resource sheet that has a blog. I've written 300 blogs. Oh, sorry, 150 blogs in 3 years. So you can, if you're bored one night, start clicking and start reading. And you can put all sorts of comments. Cool. Articles to Success for Centennial College. My friend Max Faroon has written a book on 7 strategies to success. You can find it online under his name. I've written articles for articlesbase.com and Easing articles on various topics, leadership, marketing, networking, areas which I have experience and worked on. Lots of books that I have. My friend Phil Taylor may come visit us in the next few weeks. My friend Terry Godwin wrote a book. I can bring his books in the next few weeks as well. I do some speaking as well. I speak for the Canada Job Expo. The next talk I do is how to become a networking success. It's in April, mid-April. We come here and talk about that. It's always a great time there. I'm also going to be speaking in May on blogging. Remember I was talking about blogging? Well, there's a 12-hour event happening on blogging. First time in Toronto ever. 12 hours on blogging. I'm like, fired up. That's going to be fun. Lots of writers getting together. That's going to be exciting. I have a Gift at the Center program. I belong to a mentorship program where you can make some extra income. And questions. So this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to tie them together. So we have 6:23. So from 6:30 on to 6:45, it's you and I sharing. I'm turning off the video.